This is Ramana. Welcome you all. This is Ramana from Medbix Webcast. I'm introducing a special program today. We are going to interview CEOs from different C-level executives from different parts of the world, from a different smaller towns to big cities, how the healthcare system works in those areas. So one of those things is actually from a good friend of mine. Is coming from Lahore, near Lahore. He has a teaching hospital. He's running a teaching hospital. His name is Ali Bhatti. Without further ado, let me introduce you, Ali. Ali, welcome, Ali. Uh, let
Hello,
Ali,
everyone to America.
Ali, we have a long history together, and I know you for the beginning of these days. And when you moved to Atlanta, I met you. You first day itself, I think, when you came to this country,
Right.
I met you first time, and then we became a good friends. And you moved to Houston, and I kept in touch with you. And then you married, and you have a wonderful daughter, Maria Bacci, and she's an attorney in Houston, Texas. I met her. I know your whole family. It is a wonderful family. And what Ali, after you are in the construction business, then you went into a big trade. Then after that, you moved into the different parts of the world. Then eventually, you changed the style, you changed the country, you changed your lifestyle, and you moved back to back home, your mother country, and then to do what inspired you to do that, and with your background.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, and thank you, Ramana, to give me a chance today to connect with my all friends in back to US, and which I love dearly. So I came to Pakistan to see my family after 18 years, and my family, always been in charity business. Back in India, our background is India, and then we moved to Pakistan. So we built a teaching hospital, and is running and flourishing. Is a 500-bed teaching hospital with 25 faculties. So when I came, I thought it's a beautiful hospital, but it needs some more input and some more development. And being living in US, and then I seen a lot of friends like you, Ramana, and many others in medical field. So I thought I'll give you my time, and I will do some charity, and I give some few years of my life here in this country, and especially medical field is very exciting field in Pakistan with a lot of population like India, and there is a lot of chance to improvement. So I decide to give back to my homeland and do some charity work and give myself time, and that's why I'm here to trying to serve and to do better in our trust hospital and teaching hospital.
Yeah, let us talk about that a little bit about right now the present hospital. You have a lot of students. This is a teaching hospital. You said that do they teach medical students or also allied healthcare? Do you have like X-ray
Right.
technicians and respiratory therapists? Do you have that kind of program? What do you have in these teaching hospitals?
Yeah, so we're doing a MBBS program, and which we have like 150 student and 5 years now. Already has been like a five session been passed or MBBS, and they're working various part of the country and in Middle East. And then we start with my wife Sadia Bhatti, and she's the principal of the of the Allied College. So we started, because in the small city and in Pakistan, there is a shortage of Allied program and supporting staff in Pakistan. So we opened that Allied College where we are giving a 2 year degree to the students and the BS program, the masters, because I feel doctors is one thing. Doctors stay with the patient only 5 to 10 minutes, and the rest of the staff need to be trained well. So we open that college where we are training them international level, so they can be support in the hospital system. And then if they are great training after that, they can go to abroad and be a part of the medical community.
Yeah, this kind of a transformation happening all over the world, including in the United States. They want to do allied healthcare is playing a major role now, nurse practitioners, and this is happening all over the world. One of the things that in particularly, I wanted to ask you a question about woman, pregnant woman, and maybe your wife can give a couple of things on how the pregnant woman, what kind of a journey they go through. For example, she can give me some idea about that, how they get the first trimester, they come down to the your hospital, you check a ultrasound, and what can you, if she can just give a couple of minutes of explanation about that thing.
Yes, yes, yes. So, Madam Sadia, please come on here. So, say hello. They want to know what is
Hi,
the
Mayor.
system. Yeah. Say hi,
Your name again?
everyone.
Your name
Hello,
again?
everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Sadia Bhatti.
Satya Bhatti. Okay. Satya, tell me that
Sadia
about it.
Bhatti.
How
Yeah,
Sati,
so hold on. I'll pass they want to know about
the
about
pregnant woman. I want to
gynae.
know, yeah, about gynecology and pregnant woman. What kind of things they go through? In the in Pakistan, we have all under misunderstanding. There's a lot of taboo. The women face a lot of problems in Pakistan. They cannot go to every place. So is that a lot of challenges for the woman to get a care, particularly pregnant woman care or OB care altogether?
बच्चों के जो प्रॉब्लम होता है गाइनीज एंड ऑल दैट इशू इन
Yeah.
वुमेन एंड देयर हेल्थ केयर. Yeah. So no, no. So anyway, she's just being a little bit shy. So I'll explain on her behalf. So the problem with the woman, there's a lot of children, same like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and frankly, the male do not give them break. One child, another child, another child. So they're having a difficulty for the proper nutrition. And what I found in the gynae department, the children are lack of food and lack of nutrition. They're always underweight and then premature, and then they don't have a break, they don't do family planning, so there's a lot of children with the women, and then their support was not there, but now a lot of people are supporting that for a lesser family quality life, and obviously there is a need for a better training, better hospital, and a natural birth should be the more prevention. And so all facilities need to be changed. Frankly, there is a challenge of hygienic, there is a challenge of modern equipment, there is a challenge of doctors better training, better medical college, so they train them, and having uh, built the gap between patient and the doctors. The counseling need to be better, and there's need to be more doctors, and so there's a vast field of opportunity in Pakistan in the medical field. So if any foreign investor or American, Indian, Pakistani doctors come, there is a huge opportunity to invest and uplift the medical field. But the great thing happened, Imran Khan have brought the free medical system, free insurance, so anybody can get a free treatment when they get admission in the hospital, all free, which is great thing. So people are getting benefit. So there is a great opportunity. Foreign investors and foreign doctors can come and be the part of system. Need to be built more community medicine, more mobile units, more telemedicine. All this thing need here, and I hope a lot of our American friends will come, and inshallah I can facilitate them.
Just can you move to the just move this side, move towards here, Ali, so both of you can so I can see both of you.
Yeah.
The question I have is that, yeah, yeah. The question I have is, I really met, briefly I met Imran Khan when he came to, actually, he raised a lot of money through Indians, actually, in fact, for his cancer hospital when he
Right.
was not running as a prime minister. Long before that, he came for a cancer hospital that he was starting. He came to Atlanta. He came to Atlanta, and then he was raising some money for his. A lot of people gave money. A lot of Indians
Of
and
course.
Pakistanis gave up quite a bit of money.
Everybody love him.
And that it was a good contribution that it really was appealing to him. Now he's no longer now continuing that process. If I understand, this is a things that you know a lot of Americans are only one bigger concern is how the woman get the basic care, particularly OB care, gynecological care, or that is the first one that is appealing to a lot of Americans in general. They wanted to give fair education, fair access to the healthcare. That is one of the top priorities for the American, generally, an American public and American institutions. They prefer that the woman get the better access to healthcare system. So are you doing anything special in that way, or what your hospital or your clinic, what you're doing in that direction?
Yeah. So what we're doing, Ramana, I understand that your question very well because I have two daughters, and I'm always like a pro-woman, progressive style. So what we promote, we go to rural areas, we choose the kids who's underprivileged, then we give them a scholarship, especially the female. So let's say if we have 100 students, out of 75 are female, and those female they cannot get out of the village, and their parents are not willing to support them to go in bigger city, take education, and so we support them. We tell them, send them to the college. We provide them a hospital. We provide them safe environment, and we tell them, women can be empowering. They can have a beautiful future, and they wear white coat, which give them a lot of respect in the society. So we give them a scholarship. Of the poor kids get a free education, and then we guarantee them their safety, and also we guarantee them their job. So they come to our hospital, do all the training under the assistant of professor, assistant professor, and all the doctors, and all the equipment are there, all the patient are there. So we especially also send them to all the communities, and we teach kids hygienic and the medical basic needs, cleaning food, and all these things we are trying, so then women can be empowering. And now, thanks God, the women are in leading role, like in India, in Pakistan as well. They are coming in a lot of jobs, medical field. Now also 75% actually dominating by women in the doctors. Top doctors in all the colleges are female.
I know Pakistan. I placed a lot of doctors from J1 visa during the time. I placed a lot of quite a number of qualified doctors from Pakistan, particularly Lahore, King Edward's College, Aga Khani Hospital. There are very qualified doctors there.
Yes.
Only thing is how many people they need to. One of the things the Indians did is they went back. A lot of people went back and started clinics, invested in the. That's I think the Pakistanis are trying to do that now, or just starting. People like you go there, and they need to understand they want to connect with the people like you who understand both systems kind of well, and then they can contribute in that direction. So I think you're in the right spot in the right position, right situation for that kind of things,
Right,
because
right.
it was that is I think Pakistan is right for that kind of contributions from the Pakistani doctors, not only Pakistani Indian doctors and Pakistani doctors, a lot of Iranians and other doctors that they're there. They wanted to uplift a lot of Muslim women, Muslim healthcare, particularly healthcare for them and children particularly.
Right.
So they wanted to
Exactly.
really contribute in that way. You're doing a
That's right.
great.
I think we need to follow like a Indian model. They have done great, with especially the medical field, and being the same culture, same people, just across the border. So we can learn a lot. And I feel that honestly, India and Pakistan should open the border, and they can do a lot of facility each other because we are neighbor. We came from the same culture. Medical tourism will be a great opportunity also because Pakistan have a great relation with Middle East. So we can do a lot of medical tourism. We can do a lot of research center here like India. So I think we need to follow Indian model, and there's a lot of great potential in medical field in Pakistan, same like India. So we just need to follow the Indian model and do the same development here. So there is a great opportunity when there is issue, there is opportunity. So I feel there is a lot of opportunity here for more lot of development, telemedicine, and bringing training. Medical college need to be open here, and that's a huge benefit also business wise. And pyramid college, then we can export all the doctors. So there is a great opportunity right now in this field.
One of the things, Ali, that a big difference. You're always health conscious. We ate good food in this country, and we didn't overeat. We are always careful about what you're eating. In India and Pakistan, both countries have the same problem now. They eat the wrong food. They eat a biryani. It's a lot of biryanis. They eat a lot of these things. It is
A
creating a
lot of
lot of
carbs.
health problems.
Right.
So, is there any nutritionist? Are there any nutritional programs are going on in your country at this time, or any? Are you starting a nutritional program in your school? That would be of interest to a lot of people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You raise the greatest question because in our country, same issue. People eat a lot of carbs and they eat a lot of junk food. They try to copy all the American style. So I tell them, even the healthy American, they have left all that. In California, there is a movement all the vegetarian and vegan food. So we are trying to, teach our schools and our students go and promote in the villages and cities to eat proper on time and the same less amount and cleaning food, less food. Like in old days, in India, Pakistan, people used to eat chapati, home cooked, not too much oily, not too much salt. These are the issue. So, but younger generation, when they can go to abroad, they learn and then they teach their family. And I think Ramana is the greatest contribution will be when the students start from the beginning, like a Japanese system. They first 5 years they put it for their development of their personality. They teach them eating, they teach them manners, they teach them animal rights and plants right and all. So education, manners, and nutrition. So I think if we start that and focus on children to developing their personality, and that will be a great change. Because in old style, people eat a late night here and they lack of exercise, and socially they eat a lot. They've combined that, and that's also sometimes problem in the West. So we are trying to develop that, because in India, Pakistan, frankly, the food basic is very good. Everybody cook at home, the mothers and all. And but if they just eat less salt and don't fry and eat less amount and the proper timing, not eat 12 o'clock midnight, it can be a great help. And we are doing a lot of seminar in our hospital, because our hospital is a trust hospital, non-profit. And being living in the West, I feel there's a lot of contribution I can do. And I encourage all the people who live abroad, sometimes they should spend some time, come back and give back. And that's a great feeling, Irman. As you know, my lifestyle, I was traveling, I was like so westernized. When I came, I fell in love, and it's given me great satisfaction giving back to the community, like a lot of doctors and a lot of business people are doing in India. We need to do in Pakistan and all the countries. Learn from the West, great thing, and come and serve. And I think, overall, all the society, all the people around the world can get benefit.
I was born as a Hindu. My mother is probably met my mother. I don't remember whether you met my
Yes,
mother or
yes.
not. But we do a lot of fasting. In India, fasting in Ramadan is a very good fasting.
Right.
But in India, we do intermittent fasting now. Is becoming popular very well. One of the things that is really good, it is helping, is the intermittent fasting, and these are Ramadan kind of things you do
Right.
all over, not for 1 month. Do it on frequently, much more longer term. That kind of educational thing, you can promote that, through the religious basis or whatever the system
You're
works.
right.
It is over. Do you think that is you as an hospital? Do you have any? Do you like to do a program like a more educational program in the nutritional side? What are the things? A lot of people may not pay attention, but some people pay attention. Eventually, they catch up and they teach other people. It is a slow process, but it
Ab-
works at the end.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The fasting is a great thing, not for a religious benefit. A lot of research shows, when you fast, you restart your whole body. So that's a wonderful thing to do that. And people should eat less, exercise more. And that's the start in California, where you live. People are very health conscious, and somehow, people just get the ideas of burgers, pizza, McDonald's. That moderately for the children to giving some treat is fine, but that we are definitely working on that. And that's our passion and mission for our trust is health, education, women right, children right, animal right, tolerance of religion, and cleanliness, and putting plants and tree. We have contributed 10 million trees since I came Pakistan. 10 million trees. So we think all, as you can see, my kind of person living in a West and so much into deeply was there, having good time, business, and all the fun thing. When I came back, I feel it's a great honor to serve your country and humanity, because we've been honored to go abroad and learn. And I know you came from a small town, and one day I'm sure you will go and serve, and it will be a great. It will lift the country up. And I feel India, Pakistan should open the border, do the business, and have great tolerance. And we are same, and we can contribute to these two countries together tremendously in the world.
So, if I ask you a question, what do you think India, America, particularly Pakistani American doctors? I place a lot of doctors in this country, Pakistani doctors from Pakistan. They are
Yes.
working as a rheumatologist. cardiologists all over the country, all kinds of specialties there. If you ask them what kind of things they could do for you, is there any program like a residence program when they visit Pakistan? They can come and do. What we did was in one of the hospitals in the beginning days of India, the doctors, we invited them to come down and do surgeries there when they visit Pakistan, for example, or India when they were visiting. Hey, can you do cataract surgery? Can you do if you are cardiac surgery? Can you do this kind of surgeries, or can you do some kind of a check the doctors and give a consultation? Are there any program you're trying to put something similar to that in, and then attract to those people a kind of a special program? I'm glad to help you any way you want me to help you in the
Yeah, yeah,
direction.
yeah. That's
But
that's wonderful, Ramana. What you said. That's a great thing you said. Definitely, we have some doctors come from Middle East, some from Europe. So we provide them transportation, we provide them safety, food, residence here, and I will love to encourage all the doctors in America who want to come and serve the humanity. And the Lahore city is a great city. They can fly in. We'll pick them up. We'll put them in a nice place, air conditioned, clean food, and clean residence. So I think they can teach every specialty. They can train doctors and paramedic staff, because once you train them, then they can carry on and they can serve the humanity. So they stay 1 month, they stay 2 weeks, and I highly encourage them. They come and we will facilitate them. Many doctors come. There's no issue of safety, especially in Lahore, which is very close to Punjab of India. We having great time. City is wonderful, a lot of social life, and we can host some their nice dinners and some nice events, and they will love it. A lot of German coming here, and there's a training. We need to train doctors, give them the new techniques, and there is a great opportunity as far as business as well. Frankly, I would love to open more medical colleges, more paramedic colleges, and the Imran Khan also, and the new government also facilitating the medical field a lot. So there's a lot of opportunity. Is not as bad as people just think on media and all. Because even I live in America, I will, having great time, no issue, nothing. So there's a wonderful opportunity. People come and work like India and Pakistan.
so what is happening with I should have asked it in the beginning itself. Is happening anything with the COVID right now? Is the COVID how is the situation with the COVID and any other monkeypox is becoming bigger problem in America right now? So are there any
Yeah,
problems
no,
right now?
No, COVID is more or less finished here. There is a rare cases here, very little, and because the weather here, I don't know, the food here or people, the tolerance is very strong. So COVID didn't hit Pakistan. Matter of fact, Pakistan was one of the few country which they survived strongly, even their economy and their health system. Imran Khan did a great job, and of course there is a problem, some monsoon, then raining, and general issues of health. But Alhamdulillah, there is no COVID right now, and people just need to be precautionary. Any country you go, drink a clean water and eat well cooked food, and everybody's doing well. Actually, there is no any COVID issue right now.
The Pakistan is basically is a big gateway to Middle East. A lot of doctors and nurses and technicians, they go from there to other countries, right? From Pakistan to Middle East, Dubai and other countries. Do they do that, or is it a
Saudi.
normal, or is it or the Pakistan?
Absolutely, 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 Ramana. The Pakistan have a great relation with Middle East, and so India. So Pakistan can be a gateway for medical tourism, because they love to come here. They like to see the sightseeing, and same like India. So that country need to be tapped in for medical tourism, and to train all nurses, paramedic staff, and the doctors, and then with the good training, bringing some Western teaching life, style, and modern, equipment and training, and some research program, and that can be a huge market. Same like IT now. The IT is big in Pakistan, so we follow, frankly, India model. India first go is our big brother. That they do things, and then we follow. So it have a great chance, especially in all Middle East African country, to tap into that market right now.
I'm so it's a surprising thing for you. I was working on some platform. One of the platform,
Hmm.
the kids from the deep jungles or deep mountains of Pakistan, near where the
Hmm.
Tajikistan and
Northern
total.
area,
What is
Pathan.
it? What is that called?
The Patan area, Patan, northern
One
area of
area.
Pakistan.
Further, yeah, just so there in a small. It's called. It starts with G. I forgot the name. It's a real mountains. You cannot even go in the winter time. They said, they have a very good computer people. They're doing an amazing job in computers, and they did the website. Actually, they did my website. They did all those things in my development. I did part of the development. I did in the small. They're very different. I was surprised how nice people they are, and they really work hard and
Absolutely,
they produce
absolutely.
excellent things. Remote, very remote place. They said that they cannot even. There's a
Yeah.
real mountainous area in Pakistan. They
Yeah,
work
probably
here.
Balochistan or either towards the Hunza Valley. And by the way,
Oh yeah, Bunda
Ramana, one
Valley.
thing
That is.
also, yeah, I want to tell all my listener, Hunza Valley and the mountain areas of like K2 and Mount Everest is all in this region. So Hunza Valley food is known in California because their diet is so beautiful and they are healthy, they're long life, and that's also a great place to visit. People are so nice, and those people are very hard worker. Doctors, nurses are very, very, very well, and they go abroad and they do very well, and their diet is good. It's worth seeing it. When you guys come here, I will assure you to take you some nice and nice places. It's like a natural beauty of Pakistan.
So the final, before we close, I wanted to ask you, what are the things the people are going to come and you're asking them, you're giving an open invitation to visit all the uh, Pakistani Americans or Indian Americans to come down and visit the place, or any Middle Easterns, the doctors want to come down. You're giving a open welcome. That's one thing. Second thing is, what is the equipment need? What kind of a needs did you have? Just give me top two needs that you need for your population around that area, particularly towards children and women.
Yeah, I think telemedicine will be great to reach out. Telemedicine development for all the rural area, and in PEDS department, we need better nutrition and teach the mothers of a better nutrition. And then also we need to open more institute here, so which we train women, children, all the health issues, diet issue, nutrition, and train the doctors. This will be a great benefit, and I will highly request all the people, please come and serve and give something back to the community. That will be great. And also there will be a great business opportunity as well. In this country, medical field is growing, and the new trend need to be set here, and the research center, stem cell, all this like medical tourism will be a great opportunity, and we can all welcome and facilitate.
Don't give an impression to our audience that women don't speak. Let her speak one or two
Mm.
sentences. So let me talk with
Yeah,
her
say
once.
hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Say they
everyone.
want to
You
say
speak very well. I
American
know Pakistani
doctors and
women,
everyone.
quite a bit of that.
I didn't listen.
सब
Uh,
hello hi
I,
करे ना.
I know
Say
Pakistan
hello hi
women
everyone.
quite a
Hello,
bit, and they
everyone.
बोले
they
ना आ
speak
जाए
very
यहाँ.
well English. They
Yeah,
speak,
you.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, she could not
Yeah,
hear it. Well,
yeah, I couldn't hear.
yeah.
Yeah, I know Pakistani women quite a bit. I've been working here in this country and several places. You know that your future of Pakistan, and actually you need to raise the voices, and whenever there is inequities there, when there is a need for particularly healthcare system is there, people like you, young people like you, talking about it is a really makes a difference for all the people who are watching it and who are listening to it, and all those things. It will make a difference. So you need to raise our voices, even though it's a kind of shy, it's tough. I want you to come up with the things and talk with the people more in the front.
Yeah, I told that they all need to come visit in Pakistan. Here is a lot of need of doctors who teach the Pakistani doctors to build the future great, and all the doctors we serve with very safely. Here is very many things are too good, and security wise, and mostly people are graduated, and study wise is good. So we should say that कि मतलब everybody have to visit in Pakistan. We will serve them, and they
उर्दू
have
में
a
बता
great.
दे. उर्दू में बता दे. उर्दू.
I can speak in Urdu.
Yes, yeah, you can speak in Urdu a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. Say a couple of
Yeah.
things. Yeah, Urdu.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
all of my both.
जी मैं सबको यही कहना चाहती हूँ यहाँ पे जो है हमारा हॉस्पिटल है कॉलेज है वी हैव 300 स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ पैरामेडिकल कॉलेज वी सर्व द स्टूडेंट्स और यहाँ पे हम उनको ट्रेन करते हैं फुली, जो मतलब के स्टूडेंट्स बाहर जाके भी दूसरे मुल्कों के लिए भी काम करें, उनको इस तरह से ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है उनके मैनर्स के अकॉर्डिंग, उनको स्टडी वाइज, उनको प्रैक्टिकली हम काम इतना अच्छा कर सिखाते हैं कि वो जो है लोग अप्रिशिएट करें। और जो है मोस्टली बाहर के लोग हैं जो मतलब कि हम चाहते हैं हम सारे मुल्कों के साथ मिलके काम करें, और वो हमारे साथ मिलके काम करें, और हम सब मिलके जो है उनको मतलब के दोनों सारे मुल्क जो है तरक्की करें और एक दूसरे के मतलब के गामजन काम करें। और उसके अलावा हमारे यहाँ के खाने बहुत अच्छे हैं, हम उनको खाने खिलाएं। और इसके अलावा यहाँ की जो बहुत सी चीज़ें हैं, जैसे यहाँ पे बहुत से ट्रेडिशनल चीज़ें जैसे दरबार है, बाबा बुल्ले शाह है, उसको विजिट कराएं, और धमाल, और यहाँ की जो फनी थिंग्स हैं वो भी वो इंजॉय करें। और इसको हम प्रमोट करें, पाकिस्तान के कल्चर को हम पूरी दुनिया में प्रमोट करें कि सारे लोग जो है उसको जो है इंजॉय कर सकें। थैंक यू।
You're speaking like a true Punjabi. I understand a little bit, not too much, but thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Put it back. Get back again.
You can tell the
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
You can tell the name.
Yeah, come.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
It's an honor
everyone.
to talk with you.
Thank you.
Thank people like you. We need them more. So Ali,
Yeah,
thank you
Ramana.
so much.
Sorry.
And can you put what is the things you need one page? Why don't you do one page? What kind of things you need in the training wise? What you exactly want? One page, just the basic things what you looking for. One page, and send it to me, and we will publish in our broadcast and introduce some doctors to you. Okay, it is
Okay,
truly
that
an
will be a
honor.
wonderful.
Yeah, it is a great connecting with you, Ali. I know you and your family very well, and you know me and my family very well. So it is a totally great connection. We are born in different parts of the world, and then we came together in the
And
United
by the way,
States.
my family came from India and Mysore, South India. Then they moved to New Delhi, and then they moved to Lahore. So I tell I'm the biggest promoter that India Pakistan should open the border. They have there's also Ramana, there's a lot of tourism of Hindu religion in Pakistan. I went so many
Correct,
temples.
yeah.
So in Hindu, a lot of temples are here, a lot of Sikh religion here, and I enjoy going with you temple many times. And
Yeah.
there is a lot of progressive people in Pakistan who will welcome our Indian brothers and all our Indian doctors, Pakistani doctor, Middle Eastern, and inshallah Imran Khan going to come back soon, and it's a lot of great thing will happen. And India Pakistan open the border and they work together as we live in the West together. There is a need, then tolerance of inshallah. I hope and dream one day our children can go free India and Pakistan, do the business and live a great legacy of our Indo-Pak.
Yes, certainly people like you, Ali, can make a difference because you are a true ambassador. You understand the both cultures very well. We need people like you in those countries, and then give us, that is going to be the future. I think the American, the Pakistani American doctors, Indian American doctors, and other American doctors in general need to support all your ventures and all your big deeds that you're doing in Pakistan. Thank you so much. It's a really honor to
Thank you
talk
very
with
much.
you,
Our
Ali.
hospital name is a BIT Hospital, BIT Teaching, BIT International Teaching Hospital, Kasur, Pakistan. I will look forward to
Yeah.
work with you.